Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Pretty Little Liars, the season premiere. So this is the premiere of 6B, and we're getting the second half of season 6. Now, I usually do not review Pretty Little Liars unless it's a big episode. The only episode I did review was the A reveal, and I'm going to review this episode, and also probably the finale when that airs. So it won't be a continuous show I review. Of course, I'll be watching it, but I wanted to do, obviously, this season premiere because it's a huge status quo change for Pretty Little Liars. Also, Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on Comic Frontline, we do have a new episode of Media Madness where we're going to talk about the whole premiere of Pretty Little Liars if you want more to hear on our opinion for Pretty Little Liars. Alright, so let's start talking about this episode. Here we get to see the 5-year jump, what everyone's been waiting for after the A reveal. So, what's going on with A? What's going on with the girls? Now, we have Spencer, who's working in Washington as a lobbyist. Hannah, who's in the fashion business. Arya, who is not writing a book, but she works for a publisher, which actually works on Ezra's book, where Ezra is not writing anymore because of a traumatic event that he had writing, I guess, one of his other books. And then also Emily has dropped out of college, hasn't really told any of her friends, and her father passed away, and it seems like she has some drug issues right now. So we'll see where that ends up going. And most of the relationships that we know are not together. Ezra and Arya aren't together. Arya's with some other guy. We have Spencer, who's getting a little cozy with Caleb, it seems like. And then Hannah has a mysterious fiance, and it doesn't really seem like Emily's really with anybody. So they all go back to Rosewood to declare that they're not afraid of Charlotte anymore, and that Charlotte can go live with Allie instead of being in jail. So everyone has to lie for Allie for one last time, and the only person that doesn't end up lying is Arya. So she does not lie. She says, yeah, I am afraid. And everyone's like, you know, I kind of wish I could have done that, but it was Allie. I had to lie. So, in the end, the big mystery here is that Charlotte dies. You see a body. It seems like she's dead, and someone murdered her. So, is it the girls? Is it Sarah that we saw in the end of this episode? What's going on? And that is pretty much our premiere here. I really enjoyed this premiere because, you know, it's kind of hard to do the 5-year jump, but I was excited about that with Pretty Little Liars because a lot of high school shows, when they go to the college years, it tends to fall flat. It just tends to do that, like with Buffy and other shows. So here, I'm glad that they skipped the college years and they showed the new status quo of our characters very quickly, and they all very much make sense for our characters. And I like that the season's continuing on with the theme that they really pushed last season, which was the post-traumatic stress disorder. And you really get that, especially with Arya, which is why she doesn't lie. And you definitely get the themes of what you know from Pretty Little Liars on its head. Like I said, that theme definitely. And that not everyone's gonna lie anymore, or maybe there are liars, we don't know. It's obviously that idea of, is Arya lying that maybe she murdered Charlotte because she was angry? Obviously not, probably a red herring, but that's the interesting part of the season, is that you can't even trust the girls because you haven't seen them in 5 years. Previously, obviously, there were theories that one of the girls was A, but then you found out they weren't, and you felt that was reasonable because they're all working together, and it would feel weird if one of them was A. It would feel like they're pulling your leg. Here, you don't really know the characters anymore. It's been 5 years. People change. So, really, one of our 5 characters, probably not Allison, but one of our 4 girls can be the person who killed A. And now the big question is, do I think that A is dead? When I first saw the body, or didn't see the body when we first saw that she was dead, I didn't think she was. I thought it was one of those A plans, which I would have gotten upset about, because, like, we already finished the A thing. This is supposed to be something else. It's supposed to be this last act, this last chapter, which I don't really want to be about A watching them and tricking them. And I feel like that's the interesting part here. But it's still very much Pretty Little Liars, because you have that murder mystery, just like the first season of Pretty Little Liars started us out with Allison's death. So hopefully they don't go too convoluted like Pretty Little Liars is known to do. I hope it's kind of this, not simple murder mystery, but all the the pieces make sense for this murder mystery. They can start over. They have a fresh slate for this new murder mystery. So yeah, a lot of possible candidates. Maybe Sarah, because they kept mentioning her name, why she's so important again. I was never a big Sarah Harvey fan, but we'll see what they do with her character. And it seems like, again, the girls have a lot to hide still, especially Emily has a lot to hide. And I can't wait to see all these characters kind of open up more about what happened in these 5 years. And that's going to really unravel the mystery a bit more. So I guess, again, my issue is that it feels a little bit too similar to the A mystery, but I hope it does feel different as the series goes on. Now, of course, hopefully someone's not watching them, but it always feels like someone's watching them because you have that A feeling as you watch the show. But yeah, I just hope they could do something really different here, but also kind of stay to its roots. And I think this episode did a good job at that in presenting that. So that's my opinion. I thought this was a pretty good premiere, very solid premiere, with definitely some good building blocks for the rest of the season. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this episode of Pretty Little Liars. Again, this Thursday on Media Madness at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, we will be talking about this episode even more, so be sure to check that out. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there's links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter, and don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.